Welcome everyone to another exciting episode of the Super Carlin Gaming Mario Kart 8 Roulette Challenge. We're about to now try to 3-star every course. Man, I ran out of steam on that one.
Are you like 90?
That was what I was going for.
Yeah,
Old man.
Just old wheezy.
Old wheezy. Yeah. We're trying to 3-star every cup with randomly chosen carts and characters. Maybe I was choking. Maybe someone just punched me in the stomach next time, and I'll just.
That is how dedicated we are to producing these episodes. That despite choking to death,
we are gonna get through it.
Yes.
Oh man. Okay. Callie, can we get some numbers?
3.
Oh, boing, boing, boing. Nice. Easy. Look, Makito has a white Mercedes.
Ooh.
19.
Here we go.
19. All right. So let's see here. So 7, 14, 21, 20. No.
Oh, you Luigi?
Luigi.
Oh boy. Yeah.
I hate Luigi.
There you go.
3.
1, 2, 2 threes. I'm in the Blue
Whoa.
Falcon. All right.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Callie, you picked much smaller numbers than Derek. That's nice.
3.
1, 2, 3. Look, I got 3 threes. Look at this. Amazing.
20.
Oh, the varmint. What does that mean?
6.
No.
Ben, you got different things this time.
I did.
You have a much funnier looking contraption.
Oh gosh.
No, we both have pretty good. They look pretty similar.
They
Pretty
do,
similar
they
rigs.
do.
I've
Not
got
so bad.
high acceleration. Okay, I like it. These are good setups.
Yeah.
We could do well. Okay, we did the egg cup. Oh, I think we're on the Triforce then because we are. Yeah. Or do we go right or down? We could do the Frogger or the Zelda.
Let's do Zelda.
Let's do Zelda. Bring it on. We have to get better than single star.
Okay.
We can do it.
So if we discovered that the only way to get 2 stars is to basically get first, second.
Yep.
So there's literally only one scenario where you get
2 stars.
2 stars.
And I think it's basically just first, third.
Is
for 1 star.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think you can get, yeah. I think you have to get,
You can't get like
3
second,
firsts,
second,
yeah.
or anything.
yeah. I don't think you can get like first, second, third or something. Yeah. Ooh, this thing looks awesome. It's got like jet boosters coming out the back. That doesn't seem fair.
That doesn't seem fair. Does it make you faster?
I mean, I feel fast.
Oh my
Whoa,
gosh.
the wide turn radius on this thing, though. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. God, this thing is really handles the steering is very sensitive.
I'm surprised with how different the rigs look that they are so similar.
Yeah, me too. You've got like a bike with buttons for wheels. And I've
Yeah.
got the, whoa! You know, I've discovered that at 200cc, the shortcut on this level is not worth it as much as you would normally expect. It's just better to go straight because you're so less likely to crash. Ah! Okay, Callie, questions.
All right. What do you say you would do if your parents wanted a different future for you than what you wanted? Like,
Wow.
if
If they were like, wow,
heavy right
that is,
off, but,
man,
like,
that is heavy.
what if you wanted to like go into the medical field, but your parents say you should probably do business instead, but you don't want to do that?
I mean, that seems like, I can't imagine parents are like, no, don't be a doctor.
Right, yeah. It seems more like maybe don't be a musician.
Right. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Man, this is...
Not to say there's anything wrong with being a musician, but that career can be just a little less stable.
There's
Than
probably...
being a doctor.
It seems like this would come up more often if you were trying to go into a really creative field.
Yes.
And they wanted you to go into a really high-paying field.
Right. Like, because
Yeah.
I could even see, I know that, like, a lot of people want to actually be what we do, which is YouTubers. I could see that being something where parents, where there's not been a generation of people who have done this career, I could see where people would be like, that's not really, like, so much of a thing.
That's what our mom thought when this started coming up. Like, I think when I first mentioned to her the amount, like, the idea of doing this full-time, she was like, well, I don't know about that. Like, you've got, like, such a full-time job, and, you know, she wasn't, like, particularly sold on it. And then I think I told her once upon a time, like, what we, like, made one month, and she was like, we were driving in a car, and I think she almost stopped the car on the interstate. Like,
Right, yeah,
Like,
it's like-
what?
That can't be right.
He's like, no, and then it was like an immediate turnaround. So here's what
Right.
you do: is secretly become extremely successful
At what you
I'm
do.
not even sure that I would say we're extremely successful, but secretly become successful enough that you can change their mind, and they'll be like, wow, okay, yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
But that is a good question. I would say that they probably are just looking out for your best interest is probably where they're coming from, and they just want what's best for you, and they don't want you to have to like live a life of like extreme difficulty. So that's where they're coming from. But obviously, if you're like really passionate about something, I would say you're going to be a much happier person regardless of how much money you're making.
Doing what you
want to do.
Yeah.
I think there's always like I'm sure the number shifts around based on like inflation and stuff, but I think when we were in college, there was like some study that came out, or even maybe just in classes, where they would say like up to like $70,000 a year, you were like every $1,000 more you were making increased your personal happiness, like based on how much easier your life would be up to a certain point. But after $70,000, it didn't really change that much.
Right.
No matter what. It was just like...
it's like your life can continue to be more convenient at all times.
Right.
But like at some point, it's like...
Right, like that's going to meet most of your basic needs, and like having more isn't going to make you necessarily happier. At that point, like other intangible things are going to be the things that contribute to your happiness.
Yes.
So try and earn $70,000 at whatever you're doing. That's my advice.
And do it happily.
Okay, next question.
What's the best way to make friends?
Oh my gosh, we get this question a lot on this channel, don't we?
Maybe
we were not giving very good answers.
I know, everyone's like,
okay, but again? But seriously, maybe if I ask again, they'll give me a real answer this time.
Maybe on a different day, they'll answer it appropriately.
I don't know, maybe we will.
Seems to be younger people asking this question.
Callie, what would your advice be on how to make friends? You're one who's in college and probably in a position where this is...
I would say as awkward as it feels, like, and to be like everybody else, just like say what's your name, what's your major, like ask the common questions.
Right.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Like
actually, yeah,
I like that is good, because you might think like you need to like be really impressive, but maybe just being really like simple about it.
Okay.
You know? First on the Rainbow Road! Woo! What? Oh my gosh! We're in a unique position here. I think this is the course that I think normally kills us on this cup.
Woo! Okay, I actually have a couple of interesting tidbits on this, because we have got like our Discord through Patreon, and so I came in this morning after having not talked to everybody on there because we were away for the holidays, and kind of was like, hey, how's everybody's New Year's? And more than one person said, fine. And I was like, that is an unacceptable answer to this question. So, like, I think, and it actually happened over the weekend with a couple of our friends where we had a husband and wife who were talking to us, and it was almost like the wife was, like, trying to be ahead of the curve and be like, don't give them all, just give them the interesting parts. Like, don't give them all the boring details. They don't want to hear all that. And I was like, actually, I do. Like, my friendship with you revolves around me knowing more about what's happening in your life and why it's happening in your life. So, like, when people are posing a question to you, I think a lot of times you are worried about boring them with your answer.
Yes.
And I think that one thing is, like, they asked you the question. So, I mean, obviously try to be as careful as you can be to detect to make sure you don't, like, spend 3 hours talking about a joke you told, which happened to me at Kroger, which is our local grocery store over the weekend.
You spent... You were the one telling the story, or someone was telling it to you?
No, somebody was telling it to me. It was a complete stranger who I was at an impasse at the end of the aisle, and I was like, oh, were you trying to come down this aisle? And he was like, no, I was wondering whether or not I was going to tell you a joke. And then he proceeded to tell me literally I stood there for like, I kid you not, maybe 20 minutes.
Because you have a quality about you, babe.
Because I have a quality about me.
Mario, I don't know how you're getting ahead of me right now.
So, that is an example of how not to do it. An example of how to do it would be like, how was your New Year's? And be like, it was really awesome. This is what I did. These are the people I was with. This was one interesting factoid about that particular evening that we can continue to discuss afterwards.
Yeah.
You know, like glitter. Like, to what extent is glitter an acceptable thing? But then you're talking about glitter with the person. You guys are forming a new memory.
I think in general people underestimate how many opinions people will have on the minutia of daily life and like tiny things. And honestly, I think those are like often really big inside joke builders. Like if you have like a funny moment with someone over something really insignificant seeming, That's what friendships are built on.
Yes.
You know,
Yes,
and
exactly.
experiences that change your life. But those are, the two ends of the spectrum.
Right. Well, and yeah, so it's like, and if you've ever seen a meme that someone posted, and I think Callie is actually good at this particular thing, but like, if you've ever seen a meme where you're like, oh my god, like I've had that exact feeling before. It's so funny that they nailed it so perfectly.
Oh my gosh, no! What happened? Oh, I got sniped at the line. Just bat. Oh, that was. I don't even know how I lost that. That sucks. That sucked. Sorry, I totally cut you off, but
That's okay.
I'm so mad.
Doesn't sound okay.
I'm so mad. I don't know how that happened. I was like, came around the corner and I was like, oh man, unless something stupid happens, I'm gonna get this race.
Sure enough, something stupid happens.
Sure enough. Gosh.
Man,
Embarrassing. Well, we can still go for the 2-star.
is it even worth it?
Let's even win.
We should just cancel
No,
now.
now we're gonna have to get the 3-star to first place on that road again. It's terrible. It's terrible. I agree with what you're saying because I've found myself trying to actively do this recently. Where like when people ask me questions about that, not to just be like, oh yeah, it was pretty good. Like literally be like really specific about what bothered me or what didn't. And it's like weird how much people will like weigh in on stuff. And I'm like, maybe it's not weird. It's just how
Right.
people are.
Right.
But yeah, don't be afraid to bore people. I think is the key.
Yeah, because I think whenever somebody's making conversation, it's always like, especially even at parties, there is totally a thing where sometimes it's like it's kind of hard to like get your feet wet in the situation where it's like you need someone to start talking to you just so that like you've kind of got your rhythm about the evening. Mm-hmm. And so I think totally sometimes it's really good to just kind of dive right on in and say everything you can think to say.
just word vomit all over them.
all over them.
That's how you make friends.
I mean,
word vomit.
That's also how you make YouTube channels.
That's how you make. What do you think
It's
we're
just-
doing right now?
Right, like we're talking about all the things that we talk about way more than we normally would because we need to have context to this whole thing. It's like,
Okay.
would it just be fun to just watch us play and not commentate? Is there anybody who turns the sound? I guess you wouldn't
Who
even hear
turns the
that
sound
question.
off just to see?
I
You
do.
wouldn't even hear.
I just watch.
I'm here
watcher.
for the racing,
Right.
picking up tips. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's something where since I'm so bad at this game, my assumption is not that anybody would be watching for tips.
Maybe they're watching what not to do.
Oh yeah, there you go. There you
Yeah.
go. Like for example, be dragging this green shell.
No, that you should be doing that.
Yeah, no, I know. I had
Okay.
a green shell and wasn't dragging it.
Oh.
I just dropped a blue shell though, so apologies
Oh,
if that hits
no,
you.
no, it's actually gonna hit the first place guy.
Ooh, and that's not you.
I think no, it's not.
So I'm helping the cause.
You're helping the cause, although in the past you have screwed me with that.
Sorry.
I think the problem with my current cart right now is that the speed is so low that despite the acceleration and everything else being good, that I can't maintain. It's easy for them to catch up.
Ah, I
That's what I'm
see.
saying.
I see.
My top speed.
Do you think when you get a star, all of your stats just go to 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Stars are very good.
They are very. How come there's sometimes a ramp in the middle
I'm
of
gonna
the
get fracking
sword
on the
and
same
other times there's
thing.
not?
Anyway.
Jay just punched the wall. For those who couldn't hear that in the microphone. It
Yeah,
is
it's on the.
permanently dented.
I think it's the third lap. The ramp opens up at the Master Sword, and you can like spin through it, and that's like a shortcut. You just have to be on the lookout for it. Yeah.
That was really not good.
Well, you were Luigi. I mean.
Yeah, I
what
blame it
can
on
you-
Luigi.
Look, yeah. I do too, frankly.
Just the worst.
So I got 2 firsts and 2 seconds there. Oh, it was so close. We were doing so good. Speed on that cart, not up to snuff.
I feel like I'm not good enough at adapting to the individual levels. Like, I play the exact same way every single time, and sometimes it's like, the level is like, yeah, this is the perfect way to play, and other levels are like, we turn in this level. Did you not notice?
Yeah. Oh, man.
I still haven't been able to figure out how to brake during drifting without just coming to a complete stop.
Well, it's because it's very counterintuitive to how you would actually drive, which is like, you want to be like drifting and hitting the accelerator and slamming the brake all at the same time.
I literally came in last
Wow.
in the whole entire circuit.
I came in first.
I see that.
Okay, so that was 2 first and 2 second, and that still got me a star.
Oh, interesting.
So there
Okay,
you
so
go.
maybe something even to the tune of like winning, because like coming in first.
Well, no, maybe 54 points or something is the magic.
Oh,
don't know.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Like, would 3 firsts and a third also get you here? I don't-
Maybe.
Maybe. We could probably look it up. Anyway,
I'm sure
not
we can.
important. Not important. What's important is getting 3 stars, which we haven't done in a while.
Well, yeah, it's been forever.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and liking this video and subscribing to the channel and all of that. If you have any questions for us or want any advice on anything, whatever it is, let us know in the towel section, and Callie will mine through it and ask us in the next episode. And, we'll probably answer it, and maybe we'll even tell you how you can make friends.
We'll try.
We'll try.
I think we need to figure out like new like things that we do every time. Like you come in first and I come in last. I feel like we need to have like a bonus round thing, like a game that we play that's ignited by that particular scenario.
Oh, interesting.
So any recommendations on like anytime Jay wins the race and I come in last in the race, where we have to like.
Interesting. I like this idea.
Yeah.
I like this idea. Like what sub game can be happening?
Right.
During
Like
the main
where
game.
it's especially bad for me to come in last.
Okay, yeah. Leave your thoughts for any sort of like bonus game or like punishment or something.
Exactly. I need some motivation because as it sits right now, I'm not gonna beat you. Like, let's just be real, right? I lost to Roy in this round.
Roy in a shower cap.
So
man.
I need some reason to not come in last.
Okay. Well, leave Ben some thoughts on that down below as well.
Okay, until next time.
We'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.